Hi, I'm Brianna.
I'm Evelyn.
We have Landon here with us.
Hi.
And
we are
GRC Unplugged. So, Landon, introduce yourself.
I'm Landon. I'm an 11th grader at GRC, and I've been in the web design course for a few months now, under the CP pathway.
Would you like to explain more on what the web design is, that class?
Yeah, in web design, we don't only focus on developing for the web, we also focus on the design aspects. We learn Photoshop, we get many different certifications, and we learn CSS, HTML, and JavaScript in the second year.
How would you describe your pathway to somebody new?
I describe the CP pathway as a journey, It's definitely an experience. Instead of going through the rigorous IB pathway completely, you're also learning something that you want to learn. And I really enjoy that aspect. It really makes me feel like I'm in control of what I'm doing in my future. No shade.
So now moving on to why you chose your pathway. Did you consider any other pathways? Why or why not?
I definitely consider the DP pathway because, after the personal project, I did have the chance to go into the DP pathway, but I realized that the CP pathway suited me better because I could experience something that I wanted to do for a while, actually, like hands-on.
What do you hope to get out of your pathway?
I hope to get experience, definitely experience. When I go to college, I know that I'll be working in web, but I don't know if I'll have the experience I need to catch up to other people who have been working for that long. So working in the CP pathway will definitely help me catch up to my peers whenever I do go to college.
And did anyone help you make your decision for the CP program?
No.
So it was all you?
Yeah, sorry.
Moving on to balancing school activities and work. Can you like certain apps on your phone or other tools to help you organize your schoolwork?
One way I organize my schoolwork is, I do a lot of it mentally, but if it's something very important, I do set up dates in my phone calendar. Another thing that I use is checklists. I love checklists so much, they're very, very useful. And I write them down on paper. I have sticky notes in my hand. I actually have something written in my hand right now. But yeah, that's how I organize my schoolwork.
And what's your favorite way to relax or recharge after maybe a stressful day?
Oh, I like laying down and watching TikTok for hours on end. Or watching Modern Family.
And then last question, what tools or strategies do you use to manage your time and stress?
One way I do manage my stress is I love hanging out with my friends. It's a very healthy way to let go of my stress and handle it. It helps me get away from procrastination, and it definitely helps me focus on my schoolwork. So that's one way I let go.
So now moving on about your experience at GRC, all 3 years, what is a moment at GRC that made you proud to be a GRC student?
Oh, when I got Student of the Month. I actually got Student of the Month in my first week in my first month at GRC, and that made me feel very welcome and very involved inside of the school. Yeah.
Who has made the biggest impact on you here at GRC? It could be a peer, a teacher, anyone that you've met along the way.
Honestly, so many people have had an impact on me. It's not very easy to pin it on a specific person, but a specific group would be my friends. I did have some drama, as you know, it's high school, but I will say that without my friends, I would definitely be in a different place right now, and I wouldn't even be encouraged to work here at GRC on my schoolwork.
And tell us about a project or activity that changed your perspective or taught you something important.
The personal project. It taught me that it's not that easy to plan out something that big, and it's not that easy to work whenever you procrastinate so heavily.
And then, so for advice for future students, how can new students find support when things get hard?
They should talk to their teachers. You may not like your teachers, or you may not get along with them very well, but your teachers are there for you and they will support you. That's what they're for.
What would you change if you could start over?
I definitely work on my procrastination and how I handled things. I feel like my emotional management wasn't the best, and my academic management wasn't that well either.
And then how do you make friends or find a community?
I participate in the community, or I just find events to go to. I'm very outgoing, so making friends has never been specifically hard for me.
Is there anything else that you would like to say to the underclassmen or anybody that's looking to come to GRC?
Don't procrastinate, please.
Thank you.
Thank you.
No
so
problem.
much.
Oh my God.